Guys, can I just tell you how excited I am that it is currently 4:53 p.m. and it's so bright outside. Like, it's still daytime. I still have a lot of light. Like, I'm so excited because that means like spring and summer are coming and it's just awesome. Anyway, welcome to my channel. I am Kelly and this is K Bella Beauty, and today we are talking worth the splurge. That means I am going to show you some of my favorite high-end products with a high-end price tag, and I'm just going to share with you the ones that I feel like are worth the splurge or worth the money. Now please keep in mind that I do have dry, eczema-prone skin. So these products work for my skin type, being dry, and if you're oily or combo, some of these products might not work for you. Now I just have a handful of things here, so I'm going to start with some skincare items and then I'll move into makeup. One of the items that I feel like is worth the splurge is my new eye cream by DermaDoctor. Now this eye balm, it is the Wrinkle Revenge eye balm, and this is safe to use on your eyelids, and I get like little dry patches on my eyelids, and so I like to use this both underneath and on top of my eyes to refresh and hydrate them. This does have a price tag of like $50, and I'll leave all of the prices somewhere on the screen or down below. So it does have a high-end price tag, but you get a lot of product. So this for me, 0.5 ounces, is worth the splurge. My next product is something that I use twice a day, every day, and it is my Caudalie Moisturizing Toner. I like to use this right after I wash my face. I just squirt it onto a little cotton round, and it removes the rest of my makeup while refreshing my face, and so it just feels really nice and hydrating, and it returns my pH levels, and I just feel like this really helps out my skin, and Caudalie is known to be good for sensitive skin. Another product that I have for you that is a skincare product is my Origins High Potency Nitamins Renewal Cream. This is my night cream. This is something that I did repurchase. It is pretty thick and it smells so good. It smells like a little creamsicle, but you do get a lot of product, and so a little bit goes a long way, and I like to mix a little beauty oil and just rub that all over my face at night, and I feel like it really hydrates and refreshes my skin. I also like to use my Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment, usually once a week. This is the smaller size for $20, and I think when I repurchase it, I will also get the smaller size again, because this is something I got, I don't know, a couple months ago, maybe like November, and I still have a lot of product left, and I've been using it once a week, sometimes once every other, or sometimes twice a week, just depending on what my skin needed. But I feel like the next day my skin just feels really refreshed and hydrated, and I'll put this on at night after I wash my face and I'll sleep in it, and so that's really what works best for me. Next up, I don't really know if you would count this as a skincare product, but it is my MAC Fix Plus. I love this stuff. My skin will get very dry halfway through the day, and if I have makeup on, like, I can't put some more face cream on, but this Fix Plus has saved my skin. I like to spritz it on before and after my makeup, and halfway through the day if I start feeling dry. It just feels really refreshing, and I loved when they had the scented ones. Yuzu was my favorite, but this for me is worth the splurge. Now into some makeup products. The first is my Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Foundation. Mine is in the shade 3.0. This is a repurchase. I have finished one completely, and I'm now on my second bottle. This is light enough where I don't feel like I'm caking my face up. It just evens out my skin tone, covers any blemishes that I have or texture issues, and it just feels really comfortable. I also don't feel like this is super drying on my skin, which is really nice for me, and I love the texture of it. I don't know what else to say. I just love the texture of this foundation, and I will continue to repurchase this. For concealer, my favorite concealer is the MAC Pro Longwear. I like this even better than the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is a little bit thicker, and I do have dark under eye circles. It doesn't matter how much sleep I get, they're still there. And so I feel like this covers them up without being too heavy or too cakey, and it blends nicely into the skin. Going along with another MAC product is my Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. I've had this for probably about a year, and I've put a good dent in it. I like this eyeshadow primer because it's skin tone, so I can put it on over my skin, I can put it on over my eyes, and it'll cancel out any veins or redness, and it really just sticks to my eyeshadow and makes my eyeshadow last longer. I haven't been able to really wear this too much lately because my left eye has like a big dry patch on it, so I don't want to like dry it out or irritate it, but this is what I reach for when I'm not having dry eyelid issues. I have my favorite primer. It is the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. It's silicone free. It's made with coconut water, probiotic based ingredients, and skin revivers. It's just very hydrating. It feels so nice on the skin. It blends in so smooth, and it just feels refreshing and hydrating, and so I feel like that makes my skin feel not only hydrated, but my makeup goes on smoother. And so this is something that I have repurchased and will continue to repurchase. My brow products. I feel very strongly about these brow products because I have thin, light brows, but some of the products that I use, I love the Anastasia products. The dip brow kind of makes my brows a little bit too dark for an everyday wear, but I have been using the brow definer mixed with the Brow Wiz for the brows you see here. And I also do like the Benefit Give Me Brow. This is in light medium, I believe. Yes, light medium, and this was a sample sized product. Now I really liked this because since my brows are thin, I could go over my brow hairs to set them in place, but it's also tinted, so it would fill them in even more. So this sample size is empty, and I am on a no buy for March, but come April in the VIB sale, trust and believe I will be picking this up full size. A new purchase for me is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I bought it in a smaller size because I wanted to try it, but when I do run out, I will be purchasing it in the full size. It's so finely milled, it goes on super smooth, and it doesn't feel drying on my skin. That is something I cannot set my whole face, but I do want to set my concealer under my eyes, and so I've been using this Laura Mercier translucent powder, and it just doesn't feel dry, it doesn't cake up, and it really sticks to my concealer. This next palette, I just love it. I love this palette. It is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush palette, and this is so beautiful. I love mixing the colors together. I would say that this color on the end is my favorite, but this was a gift from my friend Smegs, and I feel like these colors just go well all year round. I like to mix the colors together or even use them on their own, and they're just so beautiful. My favorite, oh my gosh, it smells so good. My favorite bronzer is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. I do want to try Hoola Bronzer. I haven't tried that, but I've had this guy for like a year. It smells so good, and I feel like this is great for lighter skin tones. It doesn't make me look muddy, but it gives me enough warmth and definition to really contour and bronze up my face with. So for me, worth the splurge. Next, moving into my highlighter, and this is by BECCA and the collaboration with Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. I've never seen a highlighter so beautiful. I think that this is the perfect pop of champagne on your face. I like more gold highlighters for my warm skin tone, and I feel like this is just so beautiful, and I mean, you get so much. Like, I use this every day. I haven't even made a dent. I haven't even hit pan. So this is gonna last me a long time, and that's another reason why I feel like it's really worth the splurge. My last product is another blush and another gift from my friend Smags, and this is the NARS blush in Lovejoy. I like to wear this more in the fall winter time because it is a deeper color, but it's so beautiful. And this is something that I literally would wear like every day in the fall and winter time, and even moving into spring if you want a flush of color on your cheeks. But this, for me, the NARS blushes are just absolutely beautiful. Well, I probably could have grabbed more products for you, but I didn't want to overload you with my high-end products. But those are just some of the ones that I feel like are worth the splurge, and a lot of them have been repurchases for me. And again, I do have dry skin, but even some of these things like the blushes and setting powders and stuff I feel like would work for all skin types. Let me know some of the products that you think I should try that I haven't mentioned that would be worth the splurge. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!